Today's episode of Beating Grandmaster with Stupid Stuff, we try to contain our opponent on one base for as long as possible. The goal is to keep them on one base for so long that we're forced to float our main base to our natural. We never want to expand, but we also never want our opponent to expand. Later on, some fun Terran versus Terrans, but first, a TVP with a proxy 2-rack start. Alright, we're starting off against Charizard, not the Pokemon, but the Protoss player instead. We're opening up with a 2-racks build order here in this Terran versus Protoss, and this is hopefully going to allow us to do something that I need to do, which is throw down a bunker down here and contain my opponent for as long as possible. My plan is to kind of create like a first ring of defense and then a second ring of defense and then eventually like a third ring of defense. So we start with like one bunker here, then 2 bunkers down here, then like 3 bunkers. And at that point our tanks and Cyclone should be out. Now our goal, this is really important, okay? What is this scout timing? Hello? This is an awfully quick probe. I do not like that. I do not like that. My goal is not to kill my opponent with the proxy. I won't even walk up this ramp. My goal is to starve him out, basically. And then eventually float my main base towards my natural. So, this is a very... kind of a roundabout way of winning. But I think it's a way that might actually end up working. I'm never going to enter this ramp unless it is to, you know, kill anyone that tried attacking my bunker. I think that's allowed. Like if he tries to go for my bunker, like so, we immediately go for our goal. You know, some people could say, "Well, you built one here first." I think no, we care about the ramp. Okay, the ramp is all I care about right now. So that's what we're gonna attack as well. Okay, he cancels, and now I'm very happy that this thing is at the ramp. Do I want to? I think I'm just gonna. No, I need a full wall. I need a full wall. That actually does kind of suck. It's gonna make it take a way longer time for me to send stuff across the map. But I guess that's just the way of the world. So we're playing a 1 base versus 1 scenario in which I am going to be downing workers initially because I cut workers, right? Like this is an absolute fact. Like there's no doubt in my mind about this. Okay. We're just gonna add a secondary bunker just slightly further back. It's like this, it's our backup bunker, so to say. Our first one dies, and we can always get the next one. I probably want to start getting tech labs at some point in the future. What was that? What just attacked me? Was that a stalker? Oh my god, he's scaring the crap out of me. Ah, very normal behavior here out of Charizard. Now, for the sake of forcing him to stay on 1 base, we're just going to move over there and tell him that this is not allowed. Okay, now the best way to tell someone is by attacking them. Don't do this in real life, please. But in StarCraft 2, the best way to make something truly clear to your opponent, especially to your Protoss opponents, is by, you know, just poking them with a stick, or in this case, shooting them with what are these guns called? The C-14 Gauss rifle. This feels bad, by the way. I have a feeling he's gonna warp in a stalker here. Then perhaps another stalker. Oh, he just popped the unit out. Now, oh my god, this is a disaster already, and we've hardly started. My Cyclone is on the way, which feels nice-ish, I guess. So we still have our contain, but we're now also in just an awkward situation all around. We'll follow this up with a medevac, I guess. What is this garbage? Oh wait, no. This surely is a mistake, no? Or was it? Or was it? Am I the mistake? I mean, did I make the mistake? I'm definitely not a mistake. They call me a lot of things, but that would be fairly rude. Okay, well, this is temporarily annoying, but we're just gonna move over to the other side. Take out these gateways, and then we're just gonna go again. I mean, you stopped me for now, my friend, but for how much longer can you truly stop me? He's gonna get one more warp in, I think, at his own house, which I do not appreciate. Do I maybe want Banshees? We'll get Banshees. Like, as long a 1 base versus 1 base as humanly possible. That really is the goal. They never want to expand. I should have built reactors over here. Oh, he should not have done this. You, my dear friend, should not have done this. He's going for the snipe on my medevac, which is kind of understandable, but at the same time, might have also kind of be annoying for him. I think I would just win the game here, no? Does he have a new pile on the way? He does have a new pile on the way. No, no, no! I miss micro massively. But at the same time, I'm macroing so correctly that it might not even matter. So I just want to clear these pylons. And we'll already start our new bunker over here. Very important. Come on, shoot that stalker if possible. Oh, more stalkers on the way. I'm gonna need another barracks. We'll start Banshee production. Cloak, once again, not to harass, just to stay alive. Cloak is going to help me stay alive, I hope. If we can take this thing out, that would be huge. I think he's going for a flank of sorts. A reactor over here. I don't really want upgrades. Upgrades feels like cheating. And I'm cheating already because I'm playing Terran, which means I can float my main base eventually. That really does feel like some weird type of cheat code. But for whatever reason, people are okay with this. This is the one thing people never complain about. Do you notice that? That the Terran main base can float to their natural, which means one basal ins. Terran 1 basal ins are extremely powerful. Oh, a little bit too fast there, I guess. Poor SCV was ahead of his time, you know? He tried building the pyramids, my friends, but there still were dinosaurs roaming around. It's like a couple of million years too quick there, my friend. Just slightly too fast. But not to worry, as the dinosaurs will be wiped out soon by my siege tanks. And we're just going back into what we're planning on doing. Into the never-ending... I probably can send some of these back, actually. Just need two. Just need two. I do believe I need an eBay, actually, at some point as well. I think an eBay is... Or maybe I just can get a Raven, I guess. What's the point? I mean, I will never need to up this area anyway. So, I said I would not attack up this ramp. I'm going to stick to my word. I do want to get a scout in. This is basically an observer. Oh, yeah, you're caught on the wrong side. GG. No need. The never-ending contain, force him back onto one base, and gives us a beautiful little win here in our first attempt. Great stuff. Gonna get another Protoss. The exact same map, but I'm okay with it. Did forget to send on my second SCV. That's okay. Terran is a very forgiving race. Timings are... they're not just relative. They also don't really matter as much. You know, if you mess up a timing, you just say you invented a new build. I do this all the time. I'm constantly inventing new builds with Terran. You know, I've invented the 15 supply barracks, and then the 17 supply as our second barracks. Is absolutely no problem with Terran. I feel like I forgot my depot here or something. I'm not quite sure why I was floating so much money, but I felt absolutely wrong. Also, a little bit of an innovation there, a new technique called the supply delay. It really tricks your opponent. They'll be like, oh, that first marine is popping out way too late in my natural. I bet there's something else proxy. But in reality, you just did a supply delay move. Advanced move, I only recommend this to the highest level of Protoss players, the highest echelon of Protoss players. Ooh. Why is everyone scouting me so fast today? What is this garbage? It's not quite what I asked for. Let's just push him away with our SCV. This guy's a prick, that's for sure. I want him to cancel his natural already right now. Come on, cancel your natural, brother. I know you can do it. Oh, what is this? I should lay off. This guy's so annoying. I hate these people that just go hardcore with the Protoss. Like, mate, you're being all in. You have more important things to worry about, you know? You go, what is this? Freaking harassing my depot SCV? This is so annoying. Like, actually so annoying. This guy's a massive prick. He's a zealot. Ooh, we're actually gonna have to micro here. I was kinda thought I wouldn't have to micro today. But there's some absolutely horrific control out of me though. So maybe it's going to just be fine. I really need this thing. Oh god, oh god. Oh my god! My SCV chased his probe. I didn't do that on purpose. That was brilliant. That was brilliantly bad by me, but it actually worked out. I'm very happy with how bad I am today. Oh, that was great. Okay, so we got this down. I think we... Did we kill everything else? We're gonna start our second bunker. The moment he's he's kind of out of vision. I don't want anything else to happen. And once again, actually, let's just scout with this one once more. That worked out well for me last time, remember? Because I found everything, and then I tried killing it, and that didn't work out so well for me. But then the rest of the game worked out well. So the overall experience, the last game, was fairly good. I'm not quite sure what his plan is here, but maybe he doesn't know that if you can't kite a bunker because the bunker is a static structure. Maybe I didn't know that you could get supply block for 5 minutes straight, because I feel like I am about to be supply block for legitimately 5 minutes straight. Getting double depots right now. My work count is so darn low though. I don't like that. I want a medevac or a Viking. We'll get a medevac and a cyclone. Maybe we have loads of time to think right now, because I've been sucking this entire game so far. Oh, this one can go repair as well. I love that he just pokes out and pokes his head back in every now and again. It's like, oh, you're still here with absolutely everything? That doesn't look so good. And he almost kills my bunker, and I was like, eh, maybe not today. I get a second bunker. Really do want the second bunker. What was that? That's a bad trait. A stalker for an SCV. I'm not quite sure how I want to follow this up yet either. Okay, so we have our cyclone out now. Could have been a tank, by the way. Let's not forget about that, huh? Could have been a tank. He's just gotta go. Does he just move out for the snipe here? Or I don't quite understand what the plan is. He just moves out to snipe an SCV, loses 2 zealots and a stalker. Looks at the threat. Maybe not bad. It's like, well, actually, that's really bad. Okay, let's get the double reactors. Now we have our cyclone as well. I feel like this cyclone should be here way earlier. Oh, all right, I got supply block for 5 minutes. That did not help me. Just gonna up this depot just in case. Repair this thing. I'm afraid of blink, which I think is something that I should be afraid of as well. So I'm okay with being afraid of that. I'm gonna build a depot down here. There's only one way he can get out. There's almost an arrow there as well, so it's fairly obvious as to where it is. Is this guy stuck in the main? Nice one, okay. Very nice. Very nice indeed. The only problem is that I don't have a recall, of course. If I had a recall... Actually, I can just... Oh, crap. Did he just snipe me, prick?
Not enough minerals.
Why would he do that? What'd you do that for? Okay, I was gonna say if I have a recall, then a prism shouldn't be much of an issue. But I can also just go like this. Just have a bit of everything everywhere. So, marine here, marine there, marine everywhere. I think I want another bunker at some point. We're just gonna finish this one up for now. Ah, I knew it was gonna... Okay, now I think... So this is not a real push-in. This is just to tell him to come back home. You know? Like, we miss you. Come back, buddy. You need to be back home. Like, because I can't engage in the base trade if I'm not allowed to attack into him. But the overall thought is still, you know, to... Like, we're not actually killing him. We're just forcing him back home. This is different, okay? I would like to get credit for that. Like here, I'm moving in, but I'm not trying to kill him. I just want him to come back home. I need to come on home so I can hold you tight. Get you through the night. Actually, I'm gonna need to save my my own dudes right now. Ah, this is pissing me off. I'm gonna try and kill my cyclone. Oh, I'm too fast with the control. Control, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm not so sure what I should be doing. I don't think this is what I should be doing, though. He's definitely planning on attacking me right now. Oh, he's here? What's this crap? How did he do that? This guy's a machine. A true machine. Okay. He has a lot of stalkers now. Can I still fight this? This is the problem with base trades. They get too cocky. I mean, technically I'm still set up, but I'm not super set up anymore. So, what do I want to do now? I have two options. I can either basically save up and wait until I have enough to push out again, or I can go back here. If I can sneak by, that would be kind of nice. I do have Banshees on the way. Cloak is going to be a game changer, that's for sure. I don't think he sees me though. As long as he doesn't kill both of these. Okay, the contain continues. That's all we really wanted anyway in life, isn't it? The contain to continue. If we get cloak, I think I'm fine, honestly. This feels okay. Right? Is this fine? I don't know if this is fine. It feels like it's still somewhat okay. But I don't have any Marines left, which could actually be an issue. Maybe I can send my my dudes over. Here. Can I just drop one mule? Well, that didn't quite work out. That actually did not work out at all.
Mineral field.
I want to save these Marines, though. It's very important to me. Well, it didn't entirely work, but I managed to keep 3 alive. Which is something, I guess. Pushing him. If he has this base, I'm gonna actually freak out. Okay, did not have that base. I'm not gonna freak out as a result. I think I want some upgrades. Maybe stim, combat shield. I feel like it's gonna take too long though, so maybe I don't actually care about it. He probably needs to be getting things that can spot the air right now as well. We're getting very close to the stage where I can actually, you know, get combat shield. You know, that's what I'll do first. What's this? Is it a reactor? God, I'm wild. Yeah, I almost need to lift off. I'm very close to lift off. That means he's also close to lift off. Of course, he doesn't have mules, so he's not quite there yet. But I can feel that he's getting close as well. Now, my Banshee should keep me safe at home, or the thought of Banshees. You know, him thinking that I could potentially have Banshees is what keeps me safe. Well, is he gonna try and take it out, isn't he? Little prick. I'm gonna pull some boys as well, because I do want to still contain you. Can't be contained. I feel like this is a good fight for me. I don't think he can just move into me either, because the Banshee DPS is freaking high. Oh, no, my friend. That is definitely not it. Hop. Invis, baby. Invis, baby. There we go. Hop. Invising them one by one. Does he have a... Yeah, that's what I thought. Detection over here. Just gonna keep some units at home now. Once again, our goal is merely to contain you, my friend. Look, I do not want to do anything bad to you. I'm just here to have a good time in your natural. That's it. There we go. How is it possible that I usually lose to this guy, but here we are actually trolling the crap out of people and doing better than my MMR usually is. 5-4-25. There we go. Give me those points. And the climb is back up. Nice. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to do this against Terran. I was thinking about this and nothing came up.
Not enough.
This is not completely uncommon when I'm thinking. Very often I sit there for hours, you know, with my head in my hands, like I've seen other people do when they're trying to think. Just complete emptiness. There's people that need to meditate for years to achieve the state that I have on a daily basis. It's quite impressive. Now, I don't actually know what I want still. I just want to send my first worker across the map. I think that is the correct call, no matter what happens. And I think I probably want to get gases really quick as well.
Not enough minerals.
So the problem here is the Reaper, right? The Reaper is truly the issue in my mind. And another issue is that when you're playing against Terran, your opponent can also fly down, which is pretty much my entire advantage, is that I can keep them on one base, and then eventually I fly down to my natural, and I don't need to, you know, pay for another base. That was in my mind. This was the plan, you know. Like, oh, that sounds good. Let's do it. That can't happen. So I think I'm just going to contain for as long as possible, but I'll expand behind it at some point. So it is dedicated containing. Okay, like we're not memeing around here. All right, this is no joke contain. But I think I need to have a backup plan. I need to have a follow up at some point. I just don't know yet quite what that's going to be. So that's going to be interesting. You know, we're on this this discovery, this exploration mission together. You know, and together we can figure out what it is I'm going to do. I'll get a reactor here. It feels right. If he sends his first Reaper across the map, I think I automatically lose the game. I could be wrong on that, but it feels like I would automatically lose the game. Don't necessarily mind that. I think it's good to get my ego back in check a little bit there. We'll proxy a starport as well, just for the vision of the high ground. I'll get a Viking, I guess. And perhaps I'll get Reaper here. So just in case he wants to run by with Reapers, I have something to catch him. I think that might be somewhat of an ace play here. So yeah, Reaper. I have plenty of gas as well. So like that doesn't really seem to be the issue. And with this build order, you're not actually cutting that many workers. So like last 2 games, my eco obviously sucked massively. And that's painful. But now my eco doesn't suck so much. And I'm kind of, I'm kind of fine-ish almost. We'll get a Cyclone for starters. We still do have our SCV here as well. And it is kind of important to me that we... I'm not sure if... I think I need Marines here. Like, I literally can't afford anything else. I was going to say, do I really want Marines in this situation? Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing else I can do. I want a bunker as well, but I only have 1 SCV here. I feel like this is going to go horribly wrong. We're already going to send the next one over. And this Viking is on the way out. And if he's getting a CC, he should be getting it right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum. This guy probably got the best build order he ever could have had in his entire life, no? He built so many freaking ground units that... No, accidentally... Oh, I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake there. Actually, I made a significant error there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he built so many units that it generally does feel like I'm just down really far. I'm just gonna kind of flow around over here with flow around. Is that a word? It is now. Sentence. Just gonna flow around for a little bit over here. Okay, and we got our contain. Simple as that, I guess. We're just gonna continue Viking production. We have our CC on the way at home. We're just gonna have my Reapers in this general area. That's going to allow me to see when he moves out with his Reapers. Unless he's already outside of his own base, I guess. And there's no way he goes up my main ramp, right? That would actually be a wild thing to do. If he decides to go back. If he decides to go... What? He's trying to go... What? That surely is a mistake, though, isn't it? There's no way this was the correct play. Like, legitimately no way. Come on, one more shot, baby. Oh. I think I'm fine. I mean, he lost everything. I lost everything. My bunker's almost done. Oh, yes, another one. Another tank. We move over here, I guess. Oh, this wasn't so great. No, was it? Aha! If my Reapers were there a little bit faster, I really do believe this could have been somewhat okay. And we're gonna need to rebuild some buildings a little bit further away. I think back at home is what I mean with a bit further away. I did not actually finish my CC and I didn't restart it either, which does massively suck. Not happy with that at all. Not happy with that at all. I wonder if I can actually get a kill or two here. Maybe I can dodge this Viking for one more second. Just by running around it. It's a good way of dodging. Oh, Marine Snipe! And I'm out. And I'm out again. Let's see where you are, buddy. Do you have a tank set up here? He should have. He does not. Not yet. Is it sieging up now? He's trying to siege it up, isn't he? Yeah. I think my... Okay, let's go. I mean, we have to try, right? We can't say that we're playing the contain game and then not go for another contain. I'm not sure if this is the correct call. Sometimes in life you have to contain with everything that you have. And I can't contain it any longer. So this is once again, this is not a kill move. Please do not mistake this. Yes, the boys are being pulled, and yes, usually that is aggressive, but that doesn't mean that this can only be one thing, you know? Oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm so ridiculously dead. Oh my god. Yeah, 3 tanks all sieged up. If he hadn't scouted me coming in and he's not sieged up with 3 tanks, I think we might have actually been winning. Perhaps if we hadn't pulled the workers, we would also be winning. Because we're actually not in a bad spot. We're just even in supply. My natural is about as fast as his. And I'm up 4 workers. Tough game though for me. We'll try once more. We got the exact same opponent here, which is an issue for him. So I'm gonna take my MMR back. It's way higher MMR than I was as well. That game felt really close. Why is it always that I do this type of crap? I actually play games where I'm like, oh, I think I could have won this if I wouldn't have completely messed it up in the end. And then when I'm playing like proper macro games against these guys, I get slaughtered, like absolutely butchered. I really believe there's an MMR somewhere where this type of stuff stops working, but I haven't reached that MMR yet. I feel like just doing random things, but kind of optimized, actually works relatively well at my current MMR, surprisingly so. We're gonna play a double Reaper build here, and we have to make some moves, okay? I do not enjoy this, but we're gonna have to get into the main base. We'll snipe 1 or 2 Reapers, you know, just put the fear of God in the guy, okay? That's what we really want to do here. And that's really all we're gonna do. We're not here to kill him. We're here to artificially keep him alive, you know? Yeah, people can still come and visit him, say hello to him. But he's gonna be stuck in his one base. That's it. That's absolutely it. We want double Reapers, I think. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I said as well. Should I already start a bunker maybe on logo? No, let's hide a little bit longer. I think hiding is a good plan in general in life. When something is scary and you're not sure if you want it, and you just hide for as long as you can.
Center upgrade.
So I always did as well when I had my exams and stuff. That's why I filled my final year of high school 4 times in a row. Just hiding in my bedroom. Ooh, does not quite have anything here yet. It wouldn't surprise me if he's waiting on top of the ramp like some absolute prick. Absolute prick. I don't like these guys. That's for sure. Okay, let's go in. What'd I say? Put the fear of God in this guy, huh? Come on. Shoot it, buddy. This is really just, this is damage. Minor damage, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. That wasn't quite so great. That wasn't quite so great. Now, we have this bunker set up, which is going to absolutely pay dividends in the near future. I wonder why no one else builds bunkers. Probably something wrong with them. I just don't know what, though. Maybe the fact that tanks are a thing is a major issue in this matchup. I'm not quite sure, but it feels like that would be considered an issue, right? He can't really move out right now. I think it's not possible. We have this bunker. Yeah, maybe I want to... I'm not so sure how I want to do the rest yet. I think we just stick with 1 base. For a second I was thinking, well, I could go for 2 base, but I actually don't want to go for 2 base. That was the entire point here today. I don't have to go for 2 base. You know, if I don't want to, I don't have to. This is going to be world's quickest starport with some medevacs. Do want to get 1 heli in first to add some, you know, some little bit of padding in general. Then I'll get stim here.
Complete.
Yeah, this also feels completely fine to me. Okay. He's gonna be getting stim and reactor. My opponent's a complete moron. Doctor, what's the diagnosis? This guy's an idiot. Alright, move on. It's like I played him last game, and then this game's like, okay, at least he's doing a slightly more normal all-in. He moves down. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I was looking at the Reaper fight and I was like, huh, this Reaper fight is going pretty well for me, isn't it? And then I look back at the rest of the Reapers that came out of the bunker, and the Reaper fight was not going so well for me. But you know, you live, you learn. You live, you learn, indeed. I hope he's not going back home. And when I say back home, I mean back to my home. Back to my hometown tonight. Step in the plane on LAX. Oh, he's gonna siege up here. This is not good, is it? This is not good. This is not good. Some people would even say that this might be game over. Oh, he has 2 tanks. I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah, this wasn't very close. Ugh. Yeah. Pricks. Alrighty, my friends. that is going to be it for me today. Today's episode of Beating Grandmaster with Stupid. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see all of you next time for a new video. I will be bringing this one back as well in the future. I think I'm going to do some repeat episodes of the past few because I had some good ones. And I feel like if I get some different matchups, then I get some higher level games. But all I'm getting is just Terran and Terran again, which is frustrating. Playing against Terran never really sparks joy the way it does against Toss and Zerg. You can get away with way more. TVT not so great. All right, that will be it for me today. Don't forget to click things, likes, and other things. Adios.